Oh, there's a whole lot of Andy tacks down there, isn't there? Look at that. Wow, this thing was huge when it came down, wasn't it? Damn. Seems so long ago now when that tree came down in the storm. Well, good morning. How are you all doing? Hope you're well. Hope you're having fun. And yes, of course, where we are, we're back on the 110 and we're getting things done again. Yeah. Yeah, we did all right yesterday. We got them shutter boxes done. They're ready for concrete and bar, a little bit of rebar. Go on. And now, it's time to start on the picture trail for Vicky. Oh, yes. It's getting done because we've got Tony the decorator coming at some point. So I need to get these picture rails together. So first of all, let's empty the workshop. We'll get it so we can get the bench in, we can get the saws set up. Then I need to go up there, take some measurements, and I might need to go and get a little router as well. Oh, and we have a clear workshop to start doing things again today. Well, say clear. We've got a bit of space. If it was clear, I'd have all these organised. But I don't. So we might just have to, I don't know, I'm thinking maybe that might be a little bit of a weekend task to just try and sort all these out, make it a bit more usable. And then, yes, someone did say, the crack is definitely still opening up a wee bit. The time for this building, the clock is ticking. Yes, we shall enjoy it while it's here, but know that it's not a permanent fixture. But just having a little bit of space, you can just get so much done. And I am quite excited about this next task. I'm really excited actually. Oh, that looks way better, doesn't it? Look at that. It's so nice to just give everything a little sweep down and you start your job with a nice clean base. I cannot abide just clambering over stuff while I'm trying to do a job. It's like, I think it's the most important part. It's like, well, it's just how my brain works anyway. Just a nice fresh start. I can just about cope with all the clutter around the edge. But if it's clutter away we're working, my head will fall off. And then decide if I'm going to go and get a router and put some softer edges on things. Probably need to be fair. I'm kind of excited about playing one as well. You tired it? It might not be a red one though, because I don't think we have any in stock. Should have ordered one the other day and nearly did, and I didn't. And now I'm going to end up with one that I probably didn't want in the first place. But it might do the job. Right then, we better go. So the plan is, we're all set up in there, going to nip up to Vicky's, do a little bit of measuring up there, because I know where the window reveals are. Probably said that about 3 times today already. Sorry about that. Measure up them, then we can make them. Nip to screw fix, get a few bits, come back here, and then we'll try and actually get something done, eh? Oh, exciting, but we ain't going to get there and back on 5 mile. Oh, yes, and you guessed it, we're back now at screw fix. Yeah, so we've got a few bits in order. I'm going to grab them. We've got some more go-go juice in advance, so we're all right. Hopefully it keeps going a bit longer. I'm going to nip in here, get them bits, and then we're going to go over to the bungalow.
He wants to do it, Joe.
There's a lot of strapping things onto people going on here at the minute. Oh, so now we're back in the bungalow after that little detour. Now, this is the one that I'm going to be making. And I have my little notebook. And this is where we're going to be doing it. Woo! So, the plan is, it's going to go along that wall, and it's going to go along that wall there. It's going to go along that wall. Oh, okay, cool. So that one will be one piece, potentially, maybe 2 pieces. But this one, I'm thinking it's going to come up to the curtains and then return back to the wall. So I want to work out how long I need to be there, and then I can put my little returns on it. What do you reckon? That is just such an amazing view from the back of the bungalow, isn't it? Gets me every time when you're there, and there's been some serious log stacking on here. Look at this. Oh my days, look at that. Look at this, he's got buses. Oh, cheers, Andy. Didn't bring Andy, you're a legend, thank you. Food. Where's the day gone? Where has he gone? apart from chopping trees down and screw me.
He has a motivated day. Mate, I'm vibing, I'm ready.
He's ready to go.
I'm ready for a good
And is it? Oh my days. Where has the morning gone? Oh, look at that. There's one thing on the one side. You just call in, then everybody's there. Then you're having a laugh and you're having a joke. And so good to see everybody. And then Andy fetched some boys down as well because he's a legend. And oh, yummy. Right, so, but we've got the gear. I'm back at the HQ now. So I promise I'm going to start doing some work. Oh, right. So I've got my measurements now for the picture rail in Vicky's. And I'm just going to roughly work out have I actually got enough gear, because it'd be very handy if we had the right amount of gear, wouldn't it? So, got 1600 to 4 there. So that section is roughly going to be 4 meters long. So I need minimum of 8 meters of planed all around that we've got. And then that one there, we've got 400 and 500, so 3 meters, so 6 meters. Because we've got 2 pieces for each. About 14 meters. Let's pull it out and see what we've got. The timber that is. Shit. Some might say luck, some might say good planning. I'm going to go with something a little in between the pair of them, because we've got the planed all round out there. So I've got the planed all round out, I've got the moulding there, which I'm going to adapt to put the nose on the front of that. And I've got 15 metres in 5 3-metre lengths and 2 1.2 metre lengths, and I needed, so 15 metres, I needed 14 metres, plus the other bits and bobs. So I think we're in there. I think we are. It doesn't give me a lot of room for little errors, shall we say. So I'm going to have to be pretty on the ball with my measuring and cutting today. Oh, it's a concentration kind of day. So we've had to buy this little router. I do have a, not Milwaukee, a Makita one of these. But unfortunately, buried in a storage container at the minute. And I ain't getting to where this is. I know exactly where it is. Well, I've got a very good idea within the 20-foot capacity where it is. And I ain't getting to it very easily. So we've invested in another one. Because, you know, can't have too many tools, can you? Just in case. So this is what we're going to have a play about with. I'm just going to try and round off the little angle bits that we're going to make to go in. I'm going to try and sort of soften the edges on them a little bit. Got a few little round bits there to play about with. So today is going to be a school day. So we open our new toy then. Alright, see what it's like, if it's any good. Usually pretty decent, these things. I would imagine it comes out the same factory as something, another company or something like that, you know what I like. We'll share it about, different batches on it, but don't need that bit. Oh, it's a very dainty little case, isn't it? Look at that. Oh, this year's colours, going with the blue with the red clasp. It's going to really set it off. If you've got any builders out there, you know, that like the contrasting colours, or you can reverse it that way if you want to go with the black, simple black look rather than the blue with the red. Lots of options. Oh, definitely don't need that bit. And yeah, it seems very, very similar to my Milwaukee one. Not Milwaukee. Very, very similar to the Makita one, to be honest. Slightly different way of operating that, and generally feels a little crapper than the Makita one. But if it's what we've got for today and it's what I can use, then it's going to be better than any of them. Do you have a plug? 241. Generally, I don't buy 240 tools. I'm 110 kind of guy, so plugging in type of stuff. What else have we got? Got like a little collar, a little Spandito. Is that the point for locking it up there? There, yeah. We got lots and lots to choose from there, so we can do those shapes and those shapes and those shapes, and those shapes and then bit of a boom, bada boom. Oh well, we could do all sorts with this. Whether we'll be successful, I don't know. So it's going to take a little bit of working out. I was thinking of just putting a light little gentle rounding on it, which I would imagine would be that one. And So you've got the cutting surface there, and you've got this little, for people that aren't really in the know like me, this little bearing on the end, that then runs on the front of the timber. So if we were going to cut there, we'll do it properly in a minute. The bearing is going to run along like that and maintaining a parallel cut depending on what point you set your cut there. So that should give us, like, be able to take the edge off the corner maybe, but am I going to be able to do both sides with that? So whatever we do, that bearing's going to have to run on a centre line in the timber, so we can't probably cut that far into it. Oh, I like school days. I like learning like that. It's going to be fun, this. Let's see what we can break first. And as we're going to be fixing the pitch rail and the skirting and stuff like that at Vicky's, I did pick up some plugs and stuff like that while we were there, because I don't know about you, but these Fisher Duo ones, they are just... I know it's only a plug that goes in the wall, and I know you can get like the big pots of the brown ones and everything like that, and you know, they're good, but once you use the Fisher fixings, and I'm not sponsored by them, they're just so much better. It's just something about them. I don't know, I like the colour as well, that definitely helps, but yeah, if you're using these, just, you know, treat yourself, treat the wife, treat the kids, you know, get the good ones. Right, so what I think I'm going to do first, because I've not got a huge amount of that there left, that there, when I'm pointing to over there, sorry, I know you can't see it because you can see where I am, I forget that sometimes. The plain door round that's going to make the pitch rail shelvings, this stuff, the bigger stuff, I haven't got tons of that spare, so I'm just going to play about with this piece of 3x2, which is a similar sort of timber. I'm going to clamp that down, and we're just going to run a couple of these cutters over it and see how it goes. See if it's like, gives us something that we kind of think we might want to use. You know, does that sound like a reasonable idea? Are you all on board with that? Good. Right, cool. So I've got some power there. We're going to plug this in. No, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fit the cutter first. We'll get that in there. We'll set the depth, and then we'll have a little look-see about what this is going to do. And on these, you've got like a, where you need to have a minimum insertion length. There we go. And I've inserted to the required depth. I'm a gentleman. Oh, it's kind of nice. Right, that's kind of cool, that. You can see we're going through a knot there. Oh, yeah, this is giving us like a little recess onto it. Look at that. So that's there. That's quite nice, doesn't it? So you're going from that square edge, and it's just cutting in there. So that's like cutting into it there. I'm sure there's some technical term for that, but because I think this one will round it over. You know, so that's cut. This one's cut into it. This one should give it a rounded edge. That one should give it a bigger rounded edge. But I think this one might work. Oh, I like that one. That's the one. We'll have a bit of that. So it just gives it that nice sort of radius on there. I might even leave that little ridge on there. That might be nice as well. A little bit more detail. But if I can get that to work onto that, that'd be really nice. We'll just work out the depths now and work out what we can get onto it. Oh, this is exciting. 22 mil wide. So our centre line is going to be about 11, isn't it? Not even the same mark that time, is it? So I'm going to need to set this so we don't overcut, and we've still got somewhere decent for that bearing to land on. Right, so this is test number 1 using the plain door round that we'll actually be making this thingy-majiggy out of. But has it given us what we're looking for? you know, oh, that looks really good. I think that's going to look so much better for the corner pieces. I don't know if you can sort of see that there, but we've got a real nice, it's got a nice radius on it now. And it's got almost got that little lip detail either side as well. Just gives it a little something, like it's not just rounded off, but oh, that doesn't look too shabby, that, you know. This is slightly smaller, but that is just basically what the finish was going to be of the original blocks that I made. So yeah, it's not quite nice. That it's not on the grain, is it? So if I cut them this way, you've got that, and we can route in this little detail. That's going to be our corner blocks, I think, and I like them. I think they look a lot better. What do you reckon? If we're all right with it, and we know it's going to be in the video, and it's just going to do like a couple of time lapses for you. It's probably about 4 or 5 hours work for me, but you know, one or two more time lapses. Can you live with that? Fair enough. We'll do it then. Cool. I'm in. No, well, we're making a fair bit of sawdust today. Oh, imagine a dust extraction system. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? But, you know, what are you going to say? So I'm basically just working out what size pieces I need, because then we can, like, cut the rest of them down. So, you know, like when we were doing the shuttering boxes, once I've got the measurements worked out, it makes it a lot quicker. But essentially, this is where we're getting to now. So this is our little bevel piece that we've made there. This is the moulding that we had left over from another job. So that's cut down to sit there on the top. So it's going to look like that on the wall now. And yeah, that is what we're working with at the minute. I'm just not sure proportionally. I think I'd like to reduce the gap there, because that looks a bit, you know, we've not, I think it should be similar from there to there, to the bottom. So I'm thinking we might reduce this piece just a tickle more, and then this piece doesn't look too heavy on the wall. And when I've got them all cut, I was thinking I could put that detail onto this corner as well, because it's so easy to do when we've got loads of time and there's no pressure on anything. No, it's not. It's not easy. It's making it way bigger. But I've learnt a new thing, so I'm probably going to put that on it there, because I think that'll just finish it off nicely. Now, that's just tucked down now, so I think, to me, that looks a lot more balanced. You know, it's not too heavy on the bottom there now, so we've got a similar bit there and there. So I think I'm happy with that now, and then we're just going to try and put this detail on this bottom edge and see what that looks like. Get that run through that. It's an Andy! Oh, you're a busy man today, Andy! Yeah, plenty of Andy tax going on there, isn't there?
Take the best stuff.
Haha, good man. Oh, we're just getting a bit silly with the router now. Chris has found a new type, and everything's getting routed out now. Oh, look at that. So that, hopefully, that should give us that bottom, that vertical piece that's gone against the wall now. Just gives it a little bit more detail, I think. Oh, well, we have a load of cutting now. We've got the tops and bottoms of everything. We've got the mouldings, and we've got the little routed out pieces for the little triangle a bit. So I think that is basically all the cutting to get it down to the usable sizes. Now I've just got to work out the lengths and make all the... So it's not all the cutting, is it? Why am I saying that? It's nowhere near all the cutting. But now, where's my little test piece gone? I have to make... Works out about 15 of these. Yeah? So I'm going to make 15 of these from that. Then we've got them. Then we can cut them to length. But it's getting pretty close. We're making progress. And these are looking really good, aren't they? So we've got the clerk of works now on site. The clerk of works, Tom, coming to oversee.
Hey, listen, all I'm going to say is things done by half, not in this house, because everything gets done properly.
Well, we do try. So, yeah.
If I was to give an example, by the way, of like what you first originally rolled up with, you were like, it looked really good, but it was like piece of wood, just like in a descriptive part.
Yeah.
No, but now we got.
Now we found a rower.
Now
Someone sold me a sharp thing.
I'm gonna come in here and you're gonna clad in all of it, and like it's got paneling everywhere.
Everything's getting round.
Wow. Mate, you do not do things by half. Look
Yeah, we've got like a double one on that one.
I really do. I do like this, but I'm gonna have to sidetrack you and your vlog because I need your actual help.
Oh right, what now?
No, I don't need your time. I just need your brain capacity.
Well, we tried to find the mud flat and couldn't find the mud flat because it's buried deep in the mud pit over there. Did have a little look with the spade, but no. And then we had a house full, we had Joe, we had Kim, and now it's all gone quiet. Tom's destroying the toilet, and I'm going to make 15 of these, I think, or 16. But anyway, I'm going to make these, and then we'll have a little chat after I made these, and we might see about assembling some of this stuff. Wow, look at them! Woo! Oh, that was fun to make them. That was loads of fun. That was one of them jobs when you're not quite sure if you're going to come back with all your little fingertips, all your little piggies are going to be intact. But luckily, we're all good at the minute. Oh, I'm going to have to look at some assembly stuff now. Oh, look at that. That's a little pile of fun, that. Tell you. Sometimes these jobs are just like the job that keeps giving. The amount of enjoyment you can get from cutting all these little tiny blocks is incredible. No, it's not. No, trust me, it's not. Let me escape. My pondery point at the minute, what I'm procrastinating about now is this. This is going to be an exposed edge either side of the window. And I don't like the way it looks like that. So I was thinking about mitering it round. So I was thinking, mitre that round there, and then I've got to scribe quite a big piece into the window. This is going to butt up against the window architrave, and then I've got to scribe all that round. I'm not sure how much space I've got on the window up there, but what I'm thinking of doing is inserting that top piece, have that like that. This will then butt up against the window architrave. That will go to there, and then I've just scribed this small amount into the architrave that's on the window. That would be quite nice, and then I'll just mitre it at that point there. So then this mitre will wrap round. What do you reckon? Does it sound like a plan? I'm sure there's people shouting at the telly now, "Oh, Chris, you moron! What are you doing? No, you need to do it like this." Sorry, can't hear you. Gonna have to pick it up in the comments, and maybe for the next job. And then that is kind of the detail I'm thinking of getting on there. So, like I said, we'll have to scribe this, I think, into the architrave. That'll get a nice little neat there, but that will run down against the old window architrave, and then we get a little mitre on the corner like that. Is what I'm thinking. Cut that flush off there, and then a couple of little blockaroonies on there like that, and you got like the little detail on there. We got a bit of detail there. I was thinking about running a bit of a detail there, but that will be butted up against the existing architrave. So, you know, that if anything, that needs filling. But, I never classed myself as a joiner. I'm not trained in any way, shape or form joining. Oh, right, now then. So we've got this little mitre here. So what I'm going to use to put the mitre together is something that's funny enough called mitre bond. Hey, it's for doing mitres and sticking them together. This stuff says it sticks so fast. So you've got like a normal type super glue, which you get, buys from many places, but funnily enough, mine's from Screwfix. So yeah, we've got two parts. So if you're ever sticking stuff together and you want it to go off really, really quick, this stuff says, because you've got your normal glue, and then this is like an accelerator, one of the two. So we'll get that there. We'll check that you're comfortable that your mitre is going to look okay. Yeah, it's going together all right. That's not too bad. So we'll make sure it's all clear, and we'll run a nice little bead of glue there. Bit of accelerator on there, and then hopefully you get a little bit of time to adjust this, but you've got to be pretty quick with it. It's not too bad. Twist on it there. Yo! How you doing, mate? Did he get his cow then? What cow did you get in the end then? Oh, and now we've got us stuck together mighty bit. So that can then go onto there, and we can screw through that onto there. Oh, look at that. Yeah? Are you liking that? And we'll get a little bit, so I'm going to put a little bead of wood glue in there, put that in, and then we'll screw that into place. I like that. That's a nicer cut edge. Yeah, we can live with that, can't we? That'll go into there like that. Okay, right, we have finished the first small piece that's going to go to the left of the window in the lounge from the TV wall. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Panic over. Thought it was really messed up already. So this is the first piece, and let me see it. It's actually what's going to go on the wall, and I'm quite pleased with it, to be fair. It's better than the original, this prototype, which was just square and square and square. I think we surpassed that, but let me know. I'm going to have to show you. I can't keep waffling on about it. So, you ready? Oh, there you go. There is what we've come up with a bit more work with the router. So, yeah, we've got a little detail on that bottom edge there. We've got some little bits of there. I don't think that is too shabby. This bit's not got any detail on here because that's going to butt up against the window reveal. I am going to have to sort of notch this little bit here. So I'm just going to crack on with that now. Maybe whack a little time lapse together while I'm doing the 2.5 metre piece. Let you have a little look at that. But you don't need a time lapse for all of them because, you know, I'm making pitch rail at the moment. Yesterday I was making plywood boxes. I don't know. You know, it's not really. When you think of like making content, it can't really be high up there on the list of things that people will watch, can it? Watch a man make a plywood box and watch a man make a little shelf on a wall that isn't really a very good joiner. I'm gonna have to really think of a thumbnail for this one, aren't I, to try and sell you this one. Sorry. Well, we got another one. I'd say we're halfway there on making of the picture rails now. And, you know, they're not coming out too bad. But, so praise is no recommendation. So, this is what we got so far. Oh, there you go. Going along there. Oh, there's a little return on one side of the window. There's the other return on the other side of the window. Oh, look at that. Let's hope it's fairly straight, when I've got to put it on the wall and it's not like, oh. That'd be very, very embarrassing. And we now have in production the long length. Yes, you heard it first. We're putting into production the long length. So this is about a 4 metre section. And obviously I can't get it in the building in one side because you can't just go wandering about with a 4 metre length of pitch rail and hoping it's just going to bosh straight on the wall, can you? So no. Well, I can't anyway because I'm not that clever. So what I'm planning on doing is this piece here is the bigger piece. This is going to be the makeup piece. I've made this slightly bigger. It's about 120mm. And this one here, I'm going to lap these on the front there. So I'm not going to fix this piece tonight. That's going to stay off there. I am going to fix this piece. I am going to put all the little blocks, starting from that end, all the way down there, apart from the last one. And I'll place that after it's all been cut to fit. But could have done like a diagonal lap thing on there, I suppose. Yeah, maybe Daisy. But I'm going to join that one there, so I think it'll be all right. And yeah, that's the big piece going in. So hopefully we can get this piece made up. We've got them lovely pieces there. Let's just look at the good bits that are finished. Not that you can see in a lot of detail in that light, but hopefully get this one there. Well, you're really not going to believe it, but we've actually done another thing. We're nearly ready for tomorrow now. So with the joint ready on that one, this is ready. So this is sort of set up so it works onto that, and the blocks are continuously. So I trim that end, and then the last block can go on there. And then we've got this other little piece. See this piece? Yep, we've got the joint ready on that one, so that we can then join that like that, and it'll run through and cover on the front of that one. So look at that. That's ace. Oh, considering what we did before, got all the other stuff involved with this morning, last few hours, I've actually got to a point where I really wanted to be. So tomorrow, you can get these fitted at Vicky's. I've got some skirting over there as well, because I'm going to try and put the skirting back around the fireplace as well. And then it's clear for our Tony to go in there and do some painting and everything and make it look really nice. And try and make this look really nice as well. Come on, Tony. Please make it look good for me. But yeah, that has been a day and a half really, hasn't it? But it's all fun, isn't it? Learning. I've literally learned. I've never put these details on with the router before. Not that I can remember anyway. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way they've come up. That looks so much better. Even though I do say myself. But yeah, happy days. But I do need to nip up. Back up to the bungalow now because Joe's there and he's doing some chipping and stump grinding. Stump grinding. Don't know why I just said it like that. It's just ridiculous. Now that's a proper chipper. No. We got one over there. Look at this bad boy. Oh. Oh, look at that. Not that one for comparing sizes of equipment, but I just thought we'd better put this in for, you know, an example. So, Joe's chipper. Alfie's chipper. I mean Tom's chipper. Sorry. Joe's. Alfie. Tom. Oh my days. That is just pure nasty. Say hello to my little friend, Stumpy. And here you see the hungry stump grinder searching for its food.
Two missing, isn't there? Them two.
Them there.
Yeah.
Them. And that throws it out of balance when they're not.
Well, they're not in balance now, are they? Because they're not lined up.
Yeah, that bolt's got shared that bolt off there. Oh, look at that. Wow. That needs a big hammer in it, doesn't it? And a new bolt.
I'll undo that one and then put new bolts in it.
You can see, look at that there. It's perfectly round where the. Oh, wow. What a shame. Hopefully. Look at that view downtown there. Wow. What a place. And down there is the one tin. Just make out Bones in the woods. Hello, Bones. And there you go. You're never quite sure what is going to unfold on the 110, are you? So, just when we got there, we got a load of chipping done. We tried to grind some stumps. But unfortunately, we lost its teeth and Stump grinding without teeth is apparently a no-go. No bueno, no go. But we have made some things today. Look at that. So there's probably loads of people. Well, obviously I'm not a joiner. I never said I'm a joiner. I'm just like a bit of a builder that likes to explore and learn new things. So there's probably loads better ways to do what I've done today. And please leave me in the comments, because I do love learning, and I don't see it as criticism. I just see people telling me, and I hold my hands up, I don't know everything. So if you've got any tips on what I was doing it wrong, please put them in the comments. I love reading that. And yeah, who'd have thought? Take you using a router like that, eh? I've used routers for doing like button scribe joints on worktops, but I don't think I've ever put in like little mouldy things like that. Kind of want to do more of that. And I did see like a spindle moulding table, router table sort of thing. I don't know if they're the same things, but you know, where you could just sort of set it up with a bigger router and boom, bosh them into it. You know, maybe we need one of them on the 110 at some point, but it'd be really nice once we've got a bit of space, because there's so much building work on the 110, so much joinery stuff. I'd love to get like a table saw, decent thicknesser, and a few other bits and pieces, because, you know, materials aren't that dear really when you look at the jobs, but if you can make it all and you're not relying on other people to do stuff, we like that. We do. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Not the most exciting sometimes, are they? But, you know, we're just going through the process of getting all these bits and bobs done. I think Vicky's going to like this. So tomorrow, get these on the wall, get the skirting done, stuff like that. There might be a gates build as well, and stuff like that. And there's this and there's that, and there's so many things. It's like, oh, jobs are coming in. Whoa. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Thanks for your comments. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for the people that subscribe. All amazing. You're all amazing people. Thank you very much. Take care. Toodaloo. Bye-bye.